Hello, my name is Casper, and I help tall men achieve massive strength with calisthenics. Training calisthenics has been very insightful for me. I had no idea that when I started my journey that there was so much to learn about it. As time has passed, I have gotten deeper into the knowledge of weighted calisthenics. You stumble upon videos on YouTube of professionals and learn a bunch of useful things. From these, I've managed to pick up small details, the not so obvious ones that you often think don't make any difference. These details may be small and feel like they don't make any difference. But these are the ones who make the biggest difference when combined and put into practice in training. When it comes to the setup of pull-ups, there are a couple of details that make them much more effective, that makes you progress workout after workout. Wondering if you accidentally chose a 15 kilogram weight when you actually chose a 20 kilogram weight. First of all, what is it that makes these details so useful when combined together? Imagine you progress 1% every workout. Each workout you implement more knowledge and add a small detail. After 10 workouts, you are about 10% better. After 50 workouts, you are 64% better. And after 100, you are about 170% better. This is the power of doing small changes constantly over a period of time. This is what it looks like. This shows how small changes can add up to a massive one. It's these kinds of changes that I'm going to talk about in this video so that you can unlock master strength. A frequent problem that I see is that people don't do anything to improve their grip. At my gym, there is barely anyone that uses a grip enhancer. One time I asked a person why they don't. I got the answer, I want to improve my grip strength. Sure, it may be better if you just want to improve your grip strength. Though what if you want to use your full power to progress in pulling strength? What weighs more, making progress in your fingers or making progress in the exercise you are performing? Yeah, you know the answer. You train and exercise to get better at that exercise, not to get better grip strength. By improving the grip, you can perform an exercise to its fullest. Imagine you do pull-ups, and the reason why you can't do more is because you lose your grip. This way, the muscles don't get the failure that they need. But when you have a solid grip, it's the muscles that give up first, and you get to make progress. So the best way to get a good grip is to at first use chalk. It's not that expensive. You should definitely get it. Plain chalk or liquid doesn't really matter. What matters is that you use it. Then you should also be using grip tape. I know some people might be thinking, is that really necessary? Yes, it is. With grip tape, you're literally going to be glued to the bar and perform proper reps. One thing I like to add about grip is the way you grip the bar when you do pull-ups. Most people grab the bar so that the bar lands here. What I want you to do is to grip the bar so that it lands here. You see? So it looks like this when you do pull-ups. Now the whole hand is engaged. This can increase your strength by 10%. This makes a huge difference when you start to do more heavy pulls. At first, it will feel weird, but it's worth getting used to. The next thing I like to talk about is the stability of the reps. The worst thing that could happen is that your weight swings when you do dips or pull-ups. It's not safe. It's harder to progress because you have to use more power to stay stable, and it's quite dangerous. In pull-ups, you don't want the weight to be super low because it will start swinging. Place it around the knee area. For dips, it's about the opposite. Here you should place the weight so you are able to support it with your feet. You want your center of mass to be low. It is what's the most stable. Here, the biggest difference is when you start doing more heavy dips. The last thing to keep in mind is super simple. Use a belt that is as light as possible. The best belt is the one you don't feel. Don't use any belt with chains. Use a rope belt. The rope belt is also longer, which makes you adjust your belt in a bigger range. Some chains are really short, which makes it impossible to grip the weight with your feet during the dip. My strength has drastically improved with these small adjustments, and it can make change for you too. By implementing small details, you can make big results and progress like never before. This is how you level up in strength. Try out this and let me know what you think. Let me know if this changes your calisthenics journey. If you found this video helpful, subscribe so that you don't miss any further content. I hope you have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.